Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Reate Knives Crossroads designed by Kirby Lambert. And as usual, we're going to analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this bad boy. But first of all, let's just do a quick size comparison. We have it up against the Custom Knife Factory Snafu 2.0, also designed by Canadian knife maker Peter Rassenti. And this is up against the Spectre by Holt Bladeworks. Awesome knife. And also let's do it up against the Chris Reeve Knives Sebenza 31 in a beautiful boomerang Damascus. And let's do it up against this awesome, very similar in to some point Koenig Arius. This is Gen 2. And let's do up it against Spyderco Para 3, as you can see, pretty different. And of course, why not, Spyderco Para Military 2. So look at this, shorter handle, longer blade. Very interesting. So this is a pretty cool knife, guys. It's made by Reate in China, designed by Kirby Lambert, the master, absolute Canadian master. Great technique, great craftsmanship. Is one of the best we have in Canada. These are original design. This is the Crossroad. He has designed many other knives for Reate and also for himself, of course. Check out also his customs knives, are just incredible, guys. This is a pretty interesting one because many reasons. I like this is a bolster lock. You see, it's like, technically I would say like titanium, liner lock with titanium liners, but has these bolsters which are part of the liner. So let's say it's a bolster lock. This one is this titanium is like sandblasted in a way which gives a pretty cool finish, and the scales are in a pretty cool marble carbon fiber. Look at this, very cool. The fit and finish is phenomenal. It's just great. Like, you rub it your finger up against these two different surfaces, you barely can feel any difference. Very nice indeed. The overall length is 8.375 inches when open, and when closed the handle is going to be 4.72 inches long. There is no skeletonization on the inside, as you can see, just like plain slabs of titanium, which is gonna reflect a little bit into the weight. The flipper tab is a little bit on the sharp side. Probably it's the only gripe that I have with this design. It's absolutely functional, but because the detent is quite strongly dialed in, the strength required in order to flip this guy open is quite substantial, and after a while if you're gonna be using push button, you're gonna feel it in your fingertip. Also, there's beautifully designed finger grooves, guys. These are phenomenal. Look at this. This in the hand. This is just like insanely good. Feels absolutely fantastic in the hand. It's like a glove. It's chamfered all around, inner chamfering. There is no jimping, of course, as you can see, whatsoever. You have this beautiful floating backspacer. Look at this. So basically, this is a 3D milled backspacer with titanium washers, bronze anodized, to have this spacer just look like it's floating. And then it's milled out right over here in order to accommodate this pin, which is going to serve as a lanyard hole. Let's say it's a lanyard loop, so you can just jam your lanyard right into here and you're done. Very clever design. You have nicely milled area over here in order for your thumb just to slide in, and also like over here so you can disengage the lock bar pretty easily. There is a lock face insert. It's stainless steel right over there, which is gonna completely eliminate lock stick from the lock bar. And the bolster, of course, acts as a lock bar stabilizer because you have, sorry, the scale, because you have like this configuration right here, so you're not going to be able to overextend the lock bar. So pretty clever. You have T15 and T8 Torx bit screws in order to disassemble this guy. It's going to be pretty straightforward. You just take this out right over here. It's a spinning pivot, by the way. Take these two out and you're done. So very nice and easy job. The hardware is not protruding on the scale, just a little bit like that in the pivot, which is, as we said, not captive. It's dual anodized. You see, like bronze, then blue, with these 3 dots in every one of these 3 rays, with the beautiful bronze gold anodized pivot color in both sides. Very little nice splash of color, nice touch, very elegant. I appreciate this detail for the attention for the detail. Very good. Also, what I love very much is the 3D milled pocket clip, very functional. It's a little bit strong in the retention, but it's very good. It's nicely designed. I like it. It has a nice clip ramp right over here, but it's not reversible. You cannot mount it on this side, so the knife also is not going to be ambidextrous because, you know, it's going to be for not for left-handed people. The blade is very nice. I like it. It's 3.625 inches long, M390 steel, with a nice multi-directional satin finish. You see the hollow grind over here as this vertical direction, and the flat is just horizontal. Very cool choice. This is a clip point blade with a quite thick stock. This is very robust, guys. Beautiful hollow grind. It's basically all belly up to the sharpening choil. The only thing is that right up to the sharpening choil is not fully sharpened. As you can see right over there, they missed a little bit of a spot right over there, and it's gonna show that this one is not like the thinnest behind the edge for a blade. You have basically a little bit of chamfering going on around the flipper tab. You have a nice, nicely done plunge grind, beautifully, harmoniously going through the hollow grind right over here. Very nice job. Something that I'm not a fan of is the logo right over here and here and here. So there's a little bit of billboarding going on, but I appreciate that this swedge they've done and the tip going down like this. It's a pretty cool design, guys, if you ask me. So very nice. Also, as you can see there, the blade is shaped like that in order to stop right over here with the stop pin, and also the same stop pin is going to serve as a stop pin as well in the closed position. So optimize the construction 100%. The sound this guy makes when you open it, it's like this. It's a pretty solid clank. It's very sharp. It's not too loud, but it's pleasant. I like it very much. And when you close it, it's a very subtle and classy clink. Very interesting for a tactical knife of this league. Very nice. Both sounds beautiful. The weight is going to be 5.31 ounces, so not the lightest of them all. There are no hot spots whatsoever, no sharp edges, there's no jimping, but the grip, guys, is phenomenal. These finger grooves are just fantastic for my hand. Look at this, just falls like perfectly into my hands. It fits like a glove. It's great. Clip, zero hot spots, super solid. You can do a beautiful reverse grip. It's not as comfortable as the regular grip, but you cannot really choke up like that because there's not really like a finger choil. But even if the texture is pretty smooth, it's not gonna go anywhere because of how this side has been designed. Just gorgeous. I'm in love with this handle. One of the best grip are out there, guys. Also, something that I really like is the deployment speed. Because the detent is it's quite strong. Guys, this is flying like crazy. It's whipping out, like both with a light switch like that or like with a push button. Guys, this is fast. I'm telling you, it requires some strength in order to be deployed but oh boy, this is beautiful. It's very pleasant. It's running on washers, of course. It's super smooth. There's a little bit of finger sore if you're gonna, flip it all day long, especially if you do like a push button from this angle. You're gonna have like a sharp edge right over here. So it's better like to use like a more recessed position like this rather than this. This is more like optimal if you want to do like a light switch, like so, or if you want to just do the push button, just push it like that. So it's gonna be great. You also have a nice kickback from the blade, because when it's hitting the stop pin, it wants like to rip the handle away from your hand. Just a beast. Beautiful, beautiful. The closing action is phenomenal, guys. It's the lock disengagement is quite easy because of this notch cut out right over here. There is no lock stick, so very easy to disengage the lock bar. There's no detent ball ramp, yeah, there's no detent ball ramp, I think, or maybe just a little, and no, probably there is a little bit, but still you feel a little bit of hard step, like detent bump when closing. But as soon as you disengage the lock bar, you see it just falls, and then it's already in the ramp, in the tag, sorry, and boom, it just falls like crazy. So you have this nice guillotine effect and free falling. You can just play like that all day long, and it's gonna be absolutely beautiful, and it's not gonna let you down in any ways. So overall, guys, this is a great looking guy, awesome sound, amazing grip, and I can only recommend this one. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.